Here's how to make an offer so good that people will pay you more than what you are worth without even batting an eye. So last night I was sitting down right there, right at that table with Omar and Josh beside me. We were call reviewing one of the calls that Josh was on with one of his mentors, Ben, who does about 600 to 800K a month. And he was talking about offers and how to make proper offers. And as we went through this call, I progressively started to learn more and more and more about things that I thought I already knew. And it turns out near the end of the call, he said one thing that blew my mind. He said that a lot of times people know how to make offers, they just don't do it right. You see, a lot of people start businesses for the sake of, well, they're like, oh, I'm gonna start this business for the sake of making money. But we know that fundamentally, businesses are made to solve problems. And we think that we're solving problems by just helping people get more clients and by guaranteeing them X, Y, Z, but we forget that that's not really true. You see, if you went to the doctor right now and you said to the doctor, hey doctor, my head hurts. And one doctor said to you, hey, I can make your head feel better. I'll make you feel better, and in a week you will feel better. And the other doctor said, hey man, you have type 4 technological brain damage, and this exact pill taken at a 2x per week dosage over the next exactly 7 days will make you feel in perfect condition. Which doctor would you rather listen to? Which pill would you rather take? Well, you'd probably say number 2. Now, why is that? Well, it's because that doctor has given you a more specific solution to your specific problem. Therefore, not only 1, are you willing to pay more, but 2, you think that it'll work better because it is more relevant to your situation. The same way that a lot of people go out there. I was on a call yesterday with a guy that I was consulting, and he said his offers, I guarantee contractors that they'll add 3 more deals every single month. And it's like, that's fine, but how? And what specific problem is that solving? Because at the end of the day, yes, people want more deals, but what problem is it solving? Business fundamentals are created to solve problems. And so what problem does it solve when you get them more clients? And some people say, oh, well, get some more clients so they make more money. But what problem is it solving? And so we forget that fundamentally businesses are built around the fact that you solve problems. So I'm going to share with you how you can actually build a great offer and how you can find out what problems are. But before we do, there's one more thing I want to dive into. And that's getting really, really specific, because the more niche you are, and as a matter of fact, not the more niche you are, the more specific of a problem you solve, the more you can charge, right? And the example for this was in Alex Mosey's book, $100 Million Offers, which if you have a book that's, time management, you could sell the book for maybe $5. If you had a book that was time management for women, you could sell the book for maybe $10. If you had a book that was time management for fitness women fitness professionals, you could sell the book for maybe $100. If you had a book that was time management for women under 20 that are fitness professionals currently working in Australia, you could probably sell a book for $1,000. And so without even changing the contents of the book, you can charge more just by making your offer more specific. The same way that us saying we get somebody more clients isn't very specific. And so the question is, how can we go deeper? How can we go deeper into the offer, deeper into the problem to really make people understand that, hey, our solution isn't just a one size fits all. It's truly a specified, very, very refined offer for the specific problem that they have. And the example for this, instead of saying, hey, we guarantee you X, 3 deals a month, you could say, hey, we solve inconsistent lead flow by coming into your team, by coming into your business and building your own in-house sales team with our own SOPs and giving them for you so that you can get 1 to 3 deals a month while working on the business, not in the business. Same exact offer, just a way different way to deliver it and message it and frame it to make it more specific to the problem that they actually have. Therefore, it resonates more, so people are willing to pay more because it solves more of a problem that they have. Now, let's talk about how you can do this. And once you can understand this, the fundamental components of making an offer, which is you need to find a niche, you need to find a niche that's growing, and then you need to find a niche that has a pain point. How do we find the pain points? Well, you can go on Reddit, you can go on ask.com, you can go on Facebook groups, Discord groups, whatever the case, you can go talk to people. But the best way is to talk to the people, ask them what the problem is, and then build a solution around the problem. Sam Evans talked about this in one of his YouTube videos a long time ago, and how he would start a business if he had to start again. And one of the first things he would do is he would go call people, say that he's a student, from a university calling about a research project, or say that he's just doing, some research for a paper he's writing, whatever the case may be. And he would start asking the companies, the owners, some questions. What's it like? What got you into it? How is it? What's your biggest bottleneck? What do you struggle with? What don't you struggle with? What have you tried? What haven't you tried? Until he really understands what are the problems. What he does, he calls a bunch of people, let's say 100 people, and once he writes all down the problems, he goes through and he ranks out which ones are the most common amongst all the people. And what you'll find is that most people will have one consistent problem. And they'll tell you what they like about it, what don't like about it, what they tried, what haven't they tried. And what you can do now is based off of real world applicable data, not your hypotheses of, I'm going to help roofing people get more leads, because no one really wants that. you can specify what problem you're going to solve, and then you can decide how to do it. So now you've contacted these people, you know their real root problem and the actual problem they're trying to solve. You can build an offer around that. For example, let's say you call pool cleaners and they struggle not with actually getting people, but they struggle with trying to manage getting people and then also servicing them and also keeping track of old clients. Well, now when you build an offer, it's, hey, we'll help you get more people while allowing done for you. So we'll build your entire ad campaigns, run them for you, and give the leads to you so that you can work on the business and actually just go to the pools and clean them and manage your team while we take care of getting you the clients and take care of everything on the back end to ensure that your clients can be upsold again for the next year. That offer is way more specific, and as a result will be way more higher perceived by the prospects, simply because of your wording and simply because of your specialization in their specific problem. Now, I could probably make this video an hour long. I could probably sit here with a whiteboard like Charlie Morgan or like Sam Ovens and try to explain this concept further. But fundamentally, for you to make a good offer, you have to find a real pain point. And then find out what is the cause of that pain point and how you can create deliverables around that pain point to solve it and make it as minimal effort on the person, on the prospect as possible. And if you can do that, and it's a real pain point that real people have, that they are currently struggling with in real time, you will make an amazing offer. And that is the fundamental component of any offer of any business, is simply that. And the amazing thing about this is that the offer is about 80% of the business. It's about most of what you do, right? Because everything revolves around the offer. And so just having a good offer will make everything in your life easier. It'll make marketing easier because now you stand out more. It'll make sales easier because it's something different. It'll make even servicing easier because your prospects perceive it as higher and you serve a very niche, very specific problem. And so everything gets better, even clientele, as a result of just making a better offer. And so I guess the consensus around this is, when we are building offers and we were trying to really refine, we have to make sure that we're solving a problem that truly exists, and we have to make sure that we are making a niche solution for that problem that isn't something that we made up and thought would be good, but something that people are struggling with in real time. And if you can do this, and you can understand that building an offer is really just going back to the basics and doing the basics extremely well, you'll make an offer so good that nobody can say no. Okay? So, that being said, that has been my spiel on how you can create offers so good that people feel like they're getting sold the vacation, the dream, the villa in Brazil, okay? Whatever kind of metaphor you want to use. We all know sell the vacation, not the destination, because let's be honest here, nobody buys a plane ticket, people buy the destination they're going to. Nobody buys a water bottle, people buy the fact that they don't want to be thirsty anymore. People don't buy the service, they buy the outcome that the service delivers them. So make sure that you're selling the actual outcome and then telling them exactly what specific problem that you solve. If you have any questions, I know I've been rambling on, comment them down below. But that has been the fundamental component of how you can build an offer so good that nobody can say no in real time today with actionable steps. Enjoy your day.